Welcome to Movie World Plus, a place where we talk movies. And yes, I've been so deep in the Johnny Depp trial that I haven't been able to post here as much, but I promise I will soon. I couldn't resist playing this clip as it just broke. Amber Heard just dropped some spicy details about Aquaman 2. Now, we had previously seen emails that had come forward through all the depositions and things that Warner Brothers was trying to avoid. Warner Brothers admitted to Johnny they did not fire her because of the allegations. No, it looks like they fired her because they don't like her. And so, to Warner Brothers' credit, they did actually, after much pushing, so not too much credit, after much pushing, they gave them sort of documents that proved we did not fire her due to the allegations and all the stuff between you and Johnny. No, they just didn't want her character in the movie. So now we have her on the stand. She's countersuing Johnny for $100 million. It's the idiot. She's still in Aquaman 2, which I got thoughts on a second because I got to share that too. Before we get to any of that, let's spill the tea. Here it is.
Were you ultimately able to get to film in Aquaman 2?
A very pared down version of that role, yes.
Okay. What, if anything, changed in the script?
They took away a lot of...
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay,
I think she can
lack of foundation.
Overruled as the script.
As to the script, they're allowed.
I was given a script and then given new versions of the script that had taken away scenes that had action in it, that depicted my character and another character, without giving any spoilers away. You know, they're two characters fighting with one another, and they basically took a bunch out of my role. They just removed a bunch out.
Woo! First of all, I got to give massive applause. Now, there's two things you got to remember here. First of all, that doesn't mean they did it because of Amber, right? I mean, they might have because they don't like her. But that happens all the time throughout production. So she's trying to use this to sort of say, they removed me from the movie. But the reality is, you're still in the movie, girl. You are still in the movie. You did not lose the movie or the money. So nice spin she's trying to do to win this counterclaim against Warner Brothers, when in reality, you are still in Aquaman 2. And I got a problem with that. Apparently 4.2 million of you also have a problem with it. And yes, I refuse to see this movie. Sorry, I can't write when people are looking, with Amber Heard in it. Now let me make sure I don't know if it's going to show me my address or something as I do it. But there we go. I've officially signed the petition. I will sign this, copy this, and I will share this out on the social media because this isn't right. Warner Brothers, I hope you're taking this seriously. A lot of people are not going to watch this movie with Amber Heard in it. And I have now committed, after hearing Amber Heard in the stand, what she's done to Johnny, what she's done to real DV survivors, the amount of lies and awfulness that she's done, I can, in good conscience, support this movie. And I know a lot of the people in the film are feeling that way too. James Wan, the director, has now unfollowed her on Instagram. Jason Momoa has followed Johnny Depp. They're all following Johnny Depp now, and they're not, well, they haven't, James Wan's the first biggie to unfollow Amber Heard. Man, I can't wait to try and find more of this tea. If anybody out there has more tea to share about this before or after the trial, please let us know. Because look, Aquaman was okay. I didn't hate Aquaman, but I'm not gonna go see this movie and support this woman. Especially what she's done today. Guys, if you haven't been following any of this, go check a couple of the videos out. She is despicable. The amount of how deep she's digging this hole for herself. She's so far gone, she can't take it back. She has to keep going. And I can't support someone who's making so many real survivors out there seem like liars. The reality is, this is such an important case, Johnny's. It's important. Due process has always been important. A lot of you have been following me know why that's important for me. But it's imperative we keep that due process and the importance of that, and believing everybody, hearing all sides, taking in all the evidence, and gathering actual facts. is so imperative instead of just believing all women, which is what Amber and her whole team are just trying to continue to do. Time's Up was supporting this woman. Time's Up was supporting this woman. It turned out the woman, the lawyer, Roberta Kaplan, who was supporting head of Time's Up, had to be removed from Time's Up because she was out there shaming the Cuomo accusers. I mean, the hypocrisy of all of this shows no bounds. The amount of corruption, the amount of cover-up that the media and so many people have been doing, it has been a long road. A lot of you, so many people out there were giving us crap. People who were fighting for justice for Johnny. It had nothing to do with supporting him in his movies. I like Johnny. I'm a fan of Johnny. Don't get me wrong. This was about justice. This was about finally getting our way. Now, the reality of this case, it's a complicated case, and we'll see what actually happens at the end of the day because it's about one specific article. He could still lose this case, sadly, and but in the court of public opinion, he's already won. He's won tremendously, and Amber Heard is losing tremendously. Now, Amber hasn't lost anything. She's saying on the stand, I lost these gigs, and Aquaman 2, my role was Shrunk, blah, blah, blah. Dude, you're still in the movie. Now, here's what I want to say. I'm not seeing this movie. I know Warner Brothers is probably sweating, but Warner Brothers, I hope you will wait till this trial comes to a close. And no matter what the outcome is, after it's finally come to a close, and you wait a little bit, I hope at that point you admit that you have removed Amber Heard from the movie. Don't do it now. Don't do it during the trial. Let the trial happen. And then let the reality of all the things we've learned from this trial sink in. And if you have any conscience in there, David Zaslav, head of Warner Brothers, the new guys in charge, my God, you guys ripped Johnny Depp out because of the son accusations. The son judge was literally had his grandson working for Rupert Murdoch. Like, the corruption is so deep that Lord Nichols was literally ignoring evidence to just believe Amber because I believe Amber because why not? It is just sickening what has been happening. So while I'm encouraged and happy to hear that even the crew of Aquaman was slowly lowering her role, all the facts are now true. They were clearly filming multiple versions. One where they keep her just in case this turns out Johnny was crazy. They kept it, but now as the things unfurling, you got to see the actual director and people involved in the film starting to follow Johnny and not Amber, and that's massively telling. And yes, I am supporting this now. I'm behind it. I've put my name on this list, and I hope you will too. Warner Brothers, we are not watching this movie with Amber Heard in it. I'm sorry. No, not doing it. Done. She's lost her right, especially because Johnny Depp lost his right from Fantastic Beasts, which was probably a good thing. But still, come on, guys. If you're going to follow a rule, make sure everybody follows the rule. If you like what we're doing here and you like movie commentary, please make sure you follow and subscribe. Hit the bell over here on Movie World. Plus, I promise once the trial is done, I'm going to fit in some more movie commentary because that's what I love. So thank you, guys. Make sure you check out my Top Gun Maverick review. It's right there. Oh, my God, it's so good. I got to do an updated actual review. That was when I saw it back in Vegas a month ago. See it and stay tuned for more movie commentary. And stay tuned for our live post show of the trial over on Popcorn Planet.